Welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls 2. My name is Sam, and this area is the Shrine of Amana. Last time we killed Looking Glass Knight, and not really finished up with the Drangleic castle. But we did a lot, so now we're going to be checking out this way. Also, I think I messed up actually, now that I realize. I never went down those stairs, so I never went and saw that house in the distance. So I never got that item. I think I missed a lot of stuff by going this direction, unless I did go down there, in which case, never mind, ignore what I'm saying, but I'm wondering now. Did I go down there? I'll have to pay attention. Huh. But yeah, this place reminds me a very lot of the Ash Lake from Dark Souls 1, as well as, what do you call it? God damn it, I can't remember. Oh, a darker basin. There we go. It reminds me of a combination of those two. So we got some nice items there. Some more spice. I'm still thinking. I think I might have actually gone down there. I don't know why I'm worrying, because we're gonna see in a moment here, anyways. I really like the music from the lady singing off in the distance. It's nice. So, there will be some new enemies we're going to be seeing in this episode that are quite... Oh boy, they're quite annoying. At least I think we're seeing two different enemies, or maybe three. I think three. We'll see though. So, the first being, you see that guy off to the right? Oh, right there, I didn't see him, but this is one of the shrine protectors. He's the melee variant. Also looking male. There was an item off to the right I completely forgot about. This is another enemy. They like to float here in the water waiting, and then once they feel good and ready, they get up and start attacking. So those are sort of the, I don't know, what do you call them? They're like the hollows of this place, because they'll just sit and hide and then pop up to destroy your face. They could deal a lot of damage, so I recommend taking them out from a range if possible. The music intensifies, wow. I think it stopped. What's in here? There's a lady! And I wonder what that says. Woman, therefore quagmire required ahead. That is brilliant. I love that.
We knew you were coming.
Don't go starting with those euphemisms.
We are Milfanito.
Wait, where the fuck is that laughing coming? Oh, I know where that laughing's come from.
We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark.
I was pondering the thought, like, should I? I mean, I could.
We know nothing of the world outside.
Oh, well, I'm not going to.
Do you seek King Vendrick?
Yes, I do, actually.
But what is a king, after all?
A guy.
We know nothing of the world outside, for we will never leave. When the little ones grow, this is... Is there any, perhaps...
Yay, a stone. So yeah, we're getting cursed. There's a laughing, stupid vase thing outside that's laughing at us and trying to curse us, so that's not fun at all. That's why I was so curious, because I kept hearing weird laughing, but now I know. And it's not in here, it's in fact outside laying on its side, so it's hard to see. Honestly, you could just ignore it, but it's up to you if you want to kill it or not. There is an item here though, so you should get that, that's for sure. There you could see the item I dropped from the tree branch off to the left in the distance, but Crimson Water, what? I believe that Crimson Water actually regenerates spell uses and heals you, I think, but I'm not super sure. So, we got some more enemies up ahead. Don't use the flame swath, don't do it. Okay, I guess you could do it. Love it. They just destroy. So, your main issue isn't going to be the guys in the water or the shrine defenders, like right here. And oh, well, your problem is going to be camera angles, because they like to fuck with me at least. They mess with me. But there we got some arch drake boost. Maybe they're called arch drakes. Not sure. Probably that's what they're called. We got a bunch of items here. But I'd say be very careful, because you never know when stuff's going to be bad. And we have like 1, 2, 3 at least weird water dwellers. 2 more of these guys. They happen to attack really fast, and they're pretty strong, at least versus me. So I had a little bit of issue, but Firestorm, we got this just like I think it was the last episode. But we got Firestorm, which is awesome, and that made short work of them, that's for sure. Also, I like that the Archdrake chest has a really nice cape, because you know every superhero needs to have a cape, or someone would argue that you shouldn't have a cape, but you know that's besides the point. But yeah, for whatever reason, the water-dwelling creatures didn't really aggro right then, so nothing to worry about there. But you have to be careful right off to your left there, because that is a bunch of death if you're not careful. And we got some more poison-spitting dude right there. But it's okay, because I have a Firestorm on my side. Huzzah! Hey, it was perfect. I know, it was awesome. So, we got this chest, and then I was very confused, because I was thinking to myself, why are we getting so many silky stones, and also why is... It looks so tempting. It looks like I could fit past that, but I can't. I need to know what's through there. I'm sure it's nothing, though. Right up ahead, I do believe we have a bonfire. I believe. We should, yes. Keep moving, bonfire, that is so true. No worries, I was a little also worried that it could possibly be a boss, but there's no way they would put a boss in this early. So, if you want to get over to the bonfire, you could go straight and then turn right a little bit, and then it'll be inside that broken ruin area. And we got a sorcerer in this place, which isn't very fun. So now I will say that I think right there. Yeah, okay, yeah, right there. 1 and 2. I'm gonna start counting for you. That's 2 guys, or 3 actually, that are no longer spawning because I killed them 15 times. I had a lot of trouble with this area, so it took me a bit more than an hour to get through just this section, and it's not even that tough. All right, that's 4. There was a guy right here. There's one right behind us. Careful there. I think it's a total of roughly 4 different characters that stopped spawning because I just couldn't be bothered to try to get through this. Because these shrine defenders that have magic are fucking beast with their magic. They chunk about 1/3 of my health, at least when hollowed. And oh, by the way, we have another ogre hippo looking guy. Be careful of him. But he shouldn't be too much of an issue. He won't actually chase you past this building, so don't worry. And here we had, I believe, an item, I think. And I think that's about it. I was also just worried about having the ogre chase me. Okay, so then we have a single melee shrine defender, which again, pretty easy, but just be careful so you don't fight him in front of the mages, because their shit homes and goes, like, I swear, indefinitely. Like, it never stops flying. Because if you look outside right as we get out here, I have a magic shield. There was a fog gate far off in distance. They could shoot from that far away and I would still get hit because it just doesn't stop chasing you. So this section right up ahead is the most bullshit I've ever faced. At least for my character. Out of everything else, it was just impossible because I had very little range. And look, a direct hit right there. Oh, I messed up and used 2 flame swaps when I shouldn't have. But off in distance, you can't even tell. But there is an enemy. There's 2 of them. See, there's one right there. That's a mage. And right there, that's how far away he's going to shoot from. And it's going to home in, and it's always going to hit me. Except only if I roll. If I roll and get lucky and I don't mess it up, then it will kill. But this is the only way I can think of to actually take them out. Because they're just so far away, and the shit homes, and it's sad. Also, the guy on the screen right now looks a little bit like he's just laying on his side sleeping. There's only 2 of the mage defenders over there. And then once you kill them, all you have to worry about is another set of enemies before the next bonfire. So this area honestly should only take you however long it's been on screen, so maybe 5 or so minutes, right? Maybe not even that much. It's not that tough, right? Well, for me, it was hell. Literally hell. Because I just couldn't do it. It was so difficult. Also, as she fell into the water, I guess her staff just went bloop. No, it went flying. So here I decided I have an idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw them away from the lady. So I could take out the lady. Using some iron arrows instead of wood ones. I ran through a lot of arrows in this place. So right here, this is a priest defender of Amana or some shit like that. She's a priest, okay? And then we got 2 melee guys. I decided, you know what? Let's just not bother with this in the water. Because I got fire in the water. Again, makes a bunch of sense, I know, right? It doesn't at all. And then we got a little bit of a Beyblade attack. We're good. Also, that whole Dark Souls little bug issue popping in with no audio. That's fun. Fine work. Thank you, friend. Thank you very much. So, we finally got past that part. Finally, at least for me. For you, it was only like once, you're like, let's fucking use it. But for me, it was literally hell. But now we can go through the mist. I was a little worried. That's why I got the homeward bone out. I got my homeward boner just in case that this ends up killing me. Spoiler, it doesn't. Don't worry. So we got a bunch of these guys ahead that can spit poison and whatnot. But honestly, their defenses... Okay, they don't spit poison. They spit equipment breaking a mist. So you can be very careful, because if they do that, then, of course, you're screwed and you have to go repair all your items. So, up ahead, there's a couple more. There's one in front of us, and then 2... Or no, I think 3 right there. Yeah, 2 in front of us, and then the 3rd next to the gigantic one, and then of course the gigantic one. And I like it because I was thinking, well, they look like they're fungusy sort of plant stuff. Let's see if they can get killed by this. And they do. That's amazing. So yeah, there's that many, right? Right? Well, I also spent 15 times killing all those guys because I wanted to be able to walk past this area without using any of my spells. So I could get to the boss without using any spells. This next section, I don't know the desired path or anything. All I know is that I skipped past this part. Not skipped, but I rushed past this part because the mages just fucked me up so many times. I couldn't do anything. It was just too tough for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, no shame, I could not defeat this area at all. So I opted to just say fuck it, and I ran past and I went straight to the boss, and it worked out for me. But there is something I missed out on. Here in the Shrine of Amana, there is the Shrine of Amana, which lets you return back to human from Hollow at any time, as long as you have not killed any of the Milfantio, that's the ladies, like one of the ladies we met earlier, there's other ones. You have to basically save all of them that you need to, I think, and then make sure you haven't killed anyone, and make sure your sins aren't too much. Also, I died, that's awesome. And then you'll be able to pray to the shrine and return back to human. I don't know how that works, but if you look up Shrine of Amana, I'm sure someone has a nice little guide on all that. I, unfortunately, do not. So, you can see, I don't know why I'm showing you with this. I think I showed that I died again, because it was like, clearly I can't handle anything in this place. Firestorm, yay! The only thing about Firestorm is that it's very unlikely to actually hit everything, so it's just smarter to use Flame Swath. Also, there we go. Everything's breaking. Oh god, the video on my side at least was breaking too. But yeah, all that repair. I have to repair all that, and that's going to be almost 10,000 just right there. So don't break your shit. It's not good. So what you should do is, however you can, get past those guys, and be ready for this area. If you want to rush through, I could at least show you how to get straight to the boss. That's the thing. Also, Flame Swath can be cast through stuff, so that's always fun. Yeah, this was not my final attempt that killed the boss. This is only going to be showing how I got to it. So if you want to get straight to the boss, you can ignore the two mages behind you, come over here, and then rush to the end here. But be careful, because it's going to home in on you and almost kill you. Or, I mean, it might kill you. So now we have this little area, plenty of stuff to explore, but none of it will be explored here, sorry. I should have gone back, but I just never bothered, because I hate this place so much. At least as a melee character. So now, we're here, and that's actually another Milfantio lady. I was worried it was an enemy. So right there, she was injured and all that, but we saved her. So now she's all safe and good. And now we are ready to move on to the boss. So ba-boom! Alright, now we're ready for the boss. I wanted to show you what it looks like. Oh my god. This is the Demon of Song. It's fucking creepy, okay? It looks like a frog, but inside of the frog's mouth is a gigantic skull with two creepy arms. If this isn't nightmare fuel, I don't know what is, okay? It's creepy. Anyways, I should say, be careful, because the skin of the frog is actually impervious to all magic and weapons, meaning it's invincible except for the arms and the skull. Which is okay, because it's actually a really weak boss in terms of defenses. It just so happens that you have to attack it during that one phase, I guess. But it likes to bring out its skull phase. And it only ever turns back to the frog, or like closes up and turns into frog, when it needs to jump around and try to get at you. Yeah, I hate that. It keeps closing it every time I try to hit it like that. It could get really fucking high though, because of the huge frog legs that are just sitting there. But as far as I know, it has a jump, it has a get very tall and then like slam down. And I think that's it, at least for the frog. And then the skull face part of it has a couple swipes with it, and as well as one where it shoots off water. It's like a combination of water and darkness, and that shit hurts. But we got lucky, and I was actually able to, a little bit unintentionally, keep it stunned in just this one mode, which worked out for me. It does make frog noises, but that doesn't help because it's fucking creepy. So yeah, however I was able to, I got it stuck like that, so that's always nice. I just got unlucky that I kept getting hit by the attack, so I kept having to heal instead of actually. I think it's about to do the range. No, maybe. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so that's the attack. I think it might just be water, but I would assume it has to have some sort of typing, like in Pokemon. So it's probably darkness, if anything, or magic. But I'm gonna guess darkness. So that's its 3-hit combo, or 4, I guess. It can be fucking brutal. The magic seems to do a good deal of damage to him. So if you have magic, or you can equip your weapon with magic or something like that, I think you'd be really well off. Pyramid's, like, everything does good against him, honestly. It just so happens that it's tough to get up in front of him and ready to deal a damage, because he oftentimes is trying to kill me. So, we're basically at the end of the boss here. It's just, tough. I think he gets more desperate and starts attacking more often. When he gets lower percent. Oh, he has a little jump forward, which does very little. That right there is a grab. If he grabs you, he'll fucking eat you, I'm pretty sure. And, it's not fun. Also, he barely saved himself for like half a second. Fireball! Eat it! There you go, right in his eye. And he is dead. Awesome. So that is, of course, the Frog Lord of Demon, but the Demon of Song. I don't know why it's called the Demon of Song. Maybe the fact that there's been singing in this part, in this area of the game, but I don't know. So, we are ready to move onwards. Yay! Bonfire ahead. Ooh, careful, not that way, this way. But again, I was very, very cautious this whole time because I was like, I don't want to die. But I'm worried that I might die. Very ornate door, surprisingly, for this area. And another elevator. So, where are we going again? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think I know where we're going. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Fuck this place. In a way. There is a tough section ahead, which I'll talk about. But, it actually just reminds me of Metroid Prime, those elevators. Those always took forever. It's okay. It makes sense, because it adds to the sense that you're going, like, really far. But this thing goes at a snail's pace. Alright, here we go. So we're now getting into the area called the Undead Crypt. Now the real fight begins. That is sort of true, because this place can be very difficult. But for the most part, I think I do pretty good. The Undead Crypt, yeah, that's right. So, two things real quick. There is a chest over here, which you get. Or not chest, whoopsies. A item, not chest. I was getting mixed up. That's nice. And then also there's a bonfire, which you have to access from the other side. I thought there was a chest around here. I guess I was just confused. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode. In the next one, we are going to travel through the Undead Crypt. I will see you then. Goodbye.